You know what, when I started this series and I had the idea of these basically pacifist monks that were progressive and wonderful and peaceful, I didn't expect the comment section to come after me and tell me that I was making some group of sexually strange people. Yes, they're bisexual. Yes, they're all hedonists. Yes, they very inconveniently live in a building that's slightly shaped strangely. Yes, this may be slightly voyeuristic militors that watch people while they sleep, but it wasn't intended, I promise. Welcome to the Mechanoid Mastery Series, episode 3, and wowee guys, wow. All the comments about how I've made this really weird monk sect, it's concerned me, but in a good way. Right, so today we are going to be tackling the Ancient Exostrider midsection, and we're going to get Jones his mechlink. In order for us to do that, we need to, I think, craft probably just a couple more militors, honestly. I'm slightly worried that if we're not prepared enough, my people will just die. I can't even beat around the bush, honestly. So we get a couple more militors on the go, and then we'll activate this, because what will happen is it will spawn a ship. The ship will land with a couple of mechanoids protecting the mechlink. Then we extract the mechlink, get the mechlink, get Jones his mechlink, make even more militors, and then we should be there. So we'll get these two built, and then we'll be there. So if you enjoy any of today's episode, or excited to see all of the militors doing the business, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things and get things crafted. And a warg has decided to hunt Gerald for food. Gerald, don't you have militors and things? Yeah, you've got a militor. Militor? Can you please help Gerald? Oh, Bobba's here as well. He's got militors. Have I ever been so scared of a warg? Warg revenge, okay. Guys. Ah! Bobba! Gerald! Bobba looks like he's enjoying it. Oh, wow. We've done it. Okay, so maybe we're already quite powerful. We've got to take out that warg pretty quick. We've now finished the building work for the new research and just general sterile area. I've got no idea what word to call it. So what I'm going to do is reinstall all the research benches into here, and then eventually we'll have the comms console in here, the ENIAC, and all those good things. Then once we've got the comms console, we can summon the Diabolus. But first, we need to get Jones enough militors and falcons so that we feel safe enough to do that. And then in order to do that, I need to move everything down into the crafting room, which is also pretty much complete. We're making a lot of progress. I'm happy about this. We're going to get there. And a man-hunting pack of rats have entered the area. How many are we talking? 7 rats. Ooh, okay. Shouldn't be too bad, honestly. We could probably handle this with what mechanoids we've got. I think if we just stand in the tree line here, we might be able to be okay with this. Yeah, look, we actually have a decent army at the moment. If we can't deal with 7 rats, there's a problem. First ones are being taken out. They go for the militors, thankfully, rather than my actual people. So their man-hunting ability isn't actually very good. But at the same time, oh, a militor's gone down. How? How? The rat chomped Militor 5 in the right leg. Why? How? How have you gone down, Militor, against a rat? You're pathetic. Well, we dealt with it. It did the job. That'll do. There we are. The inside of the new crafting area is done as well. I'd love to be able to put down concrete, baby, but we have no concrete blocks or anything, or the ability to make it. So at the moment, I'm just going with mahogany floor because it looks pretty. And I don't want to have to make like thousands upon thousands of granite at the moment. So once the flooring's built, I'll get everything moved over into the new sections, and it's going to look so good. Yeah, the orange hue with the mahogany actually looks really good. I'm quite a fan of it, to be fair. And just like that, it's already been built. That was super quick. Bobba and Jones are just insane. So now we can reinstall all of our volumetric power generators and everything into this area here. I think what I'll do is I have it more or less set out how it is now, but maybe so it's slightly have the volumetric power cell at the back, so we can then have like more of an open space here. Actually, let's not move that yet. Let's put down some power cables first, otherwise everything's going to go offline. And we definitely don't want the toxic dump to go offline, for obvious reasons. There we go, so Gerald is taking out his last Militor. I've never done this bit, the ancient Exostrider stuff, so I mean, we'll see what happens. So, what do we do? Attack this to destroy it. I am going to summon everybody to come destroy this with their Militors, otherwise it's going to take like a year to do. And there we go, right, it's going to explode. Please, can you all Go away, please. Available, Mechanoid transponder. Perfect. Mechanoid transporter has been left behind in an explosion. It can be decrypted at a research bench. Select a colonist and right-click it to decrypt it. Perfect. That's a lot of fire. Robbie, can you, like, move away from the fire? Don't. Thank you. And we'll grab Jones and to decrypt the transponder. Jones will learn the secrets that he never got to learn in previous series. He is going to become the one. And the quest will become available. The Overseer's Wreck. I can signal it to land and it will drop, oh, 1 Tesseron. Is that it? All this prep for 1 Tesseron? Right, well, let's let everybody rest and the robots to recharge, and then we can have a go at dealing with 1 Tesseron. An android trader has come along, and then he is they are riding taught units. What? Look at them. Are they just robotic turtles? That's so cool. Gerald, hey ID 551, what do you think life's all about? What does life mean? I mean, you're a robot, and I'm kind of scared that you've gained sentience. I'm not gonna lie, so hopefully life doesn't mean anything to you, I guess. There we are, I've now reset up all of the mechanoid stuff and the power into the crafting room now. So we now have a more or less completely empty monastery ready for the RG room. We next need to move the kitchen out. Kitchen will go theoretically down here below the research area next to the big old monastery here. And then we'll have like a hotel down here for the weary travelers. So I guess the next job is to then quickly plan out a eating area. Maybe have like an L shape. I feel like an L-shaped building, it would be very suitable from like a group of monks maybe. They'd have a very long refractor, like eating area for sure. And they'd have like a fairly basic but like decent kitchen, like an L shape. I like having all these different shaped buildings. It makes things so much more interesting than just having squares. I genuinely love it. Everybody is now up and at them, so let's accept the Overseer's Wreck. So I don't know, does it just land like immediately? Yeah, it does. And the Mechanator ship has arrived. A Mechanator ship containing feral mechanoids has crashed nearby. The mechanoids will exit the crap ship and prepare to fight. Right, assemble. Robbie, Bubba, Gerald, John. I still don't know how to pronounce Jean's name either. I have not worked that out. And it's just the singular Tesseron running away. It literally just left the map. What are you doing down there, bro? What are you doing? We have to chase after him. Why is he gone all the way down to the corner? There we go. So the first mechanoids are getting involved. It's like hiding. How? Okay. Oh my god, something's upset. Mechanoid attack. And they're now coming to assault the colony. Just ignore all the error messages. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of error messages. Move the guys for... Ah! There's so many error messages. Stop. Stop. Game. Please. With the error messages. Enough. Ah! Game, stop with the error messages. We've had a gift from the Ironclad Society as well for some reason. They've given us a bowler hat. Okay, guys, can we just kill this mechanoid, please? Come a little bit closer. There we go. There we are. The mechanoid is dead. Oh my god, that took far too long. We are definitely not prepared for this. But Lynch's mechlink is now available. So Jones, install mechlink and become the mechanator. Your time is here. Mechlink installed. Jones. And a lifter has been attached to Jones automatically. A free lifter. That's actually quite handy. Thank you very much, game. We can now create mechs, and we've got bandwidth and all these stuff now as well. So that's perfect. So, Jones, what we need to do now is we need to gestate maybe just another few mechanoids. We gestate a couple more falcons and a couple more Militors maybe, and those will become Joneses. The summon Diabolus has become available. Mechanator can use the comms console to summon a dangerous and hostile Diabolus mechanoid. Be prepared, Diabolus mechanoids are extremely powerful. If you defeat the Diabolus, it will drop the following items: a signal chip. So the signal chip we use to then be able to, so we can then just upgrade everything massively. So we're not at that stage yet because we need to get Jones a few more mechanoids. So we need 2 more falcons and 2 more Militors, but we should be nearly there, honestly. Gestation complete. Falcon. So Jones can now come and grab officially his second mechanoid, but to us his first, the first one that he has created. There we go. We've now finally have the new kitchen all set up and ready to go. This should now be a big upgrade. The base is looking like a base. It's not just looking like 2 very particularly sus looking objects in the center of the base. And I think the next job, the next building that we need to build after the kitchen, alongside the hotel that we will get around to doing, I think later on in this series, is a hospital. Probably very important if we're going to take on the Diabolus. I think I'm going to build it up by the bedrooms up here, maybe coming off to the side here, right next to the toxic waste dump. Very, very healthy. I think a hospital for a group of monks would just be a long corridor with like very easy access, double doors at the front, very straight. I don't think monks would they would make their hospitals very long, very like inefficient. It would be like an infirmary. And there we are. Jones's mechanoids are all complete. He's at a maximum bandwidth now as well. He's one off. Jones, show me what you look like. Come and show me your army. They're not here. Where are all of his military? Oh, they're probably all in the recharging little group here. And there we are. We have now actually kind of built the IG Legion room. The monastery has been converted into our IG Legion room. We have the crafting logo and we have a lectern. That's it so far. But that now means we can start giving out the roles. So we have Jones as our leader, and then we need the Reveler. I feel like that should definitely be Robbie. I don't know what it does. You are now the Reveler, Robbie. Oh no, look at the hedonistic imagery. Robbie's talking about how he revels in the idea of mechanoids, and he loves rolling around and doing all those good things as a wonderful, wonderful monk. Successful role change, perfect. Then we'll get the next role done, which will be the mech hacker. And this is definitely a Bobber thing. Bobber loves being the mech hacker. He's just got that cheeky grin all the time. Bobber will gain the following abilities. Enable self-destruct. I wish I could do that in real life sometimes. Just blow up. It just literally. There we go. That cheeky grin as well. He loves talking about the economy with the cheeky grin on his smiley face. And there we are. We now have another successful role change. So now all that's left to do is get like kneel pillows and things like that. And get the monk's shape as well. As long as it's not a naughty shape, I'll be happy. I think what we also need to do is build a separate room for seeds. Because as you can see, we've got a lot of seeds. And it's not like it's my people's seed either. So they're not spreading that around freely. So I think we'll build just another circle building like we have with the toxic waste dump. And we'll build like a bank vault for seeds. If we just build it like over to here on the side of the farm, that probably makes the most sense. Right, everybody is now awake in the morning. I'm going to get Jones to come over here and summon the Diabolus threat. So 1 Diabolus and 3 Minotaurs. The Minotaur should be easy peasy. It's the Diabolus I'm worried about. This shouldn't hopefully be too bad. If it is, well, Jones, this is all your fault. And there it is. The Diabolus has been summoned. Attracted by your mech band signals, an ultra heavy mech from the Sinland mech hive will arrive soon. Be prepared. The Diabolus is incoming. So it just arrives at some point, I guess. It'll just turn up, I assume. And the Diabolus has arrived. An ultra heavy mech tech has come to eradicate you, along with escorts. It's arriving down here. Okay, right. Everybody assemble. Everybody just get to there. Right. It's down here. So it's got a massive hell sphere cannon and the 3 Minotaurs. I think it makes sense if we attack it first, but spread out far. But we can't spread out far because we've got no range. We only have Minotaurs, so whatever range we have is very minor. Let's just see how we do, honestly. Keep everyone in a group, and then we can move them all around. Oh, no. Right. Gerald, Jean, and Robbie, they're just rolling around now. The Minotaurs are getting involved. I think we just got to keep them moving, get them out of the way of the Hellsphere cannon. It's scary. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. That's a couple of Minotaurs down. Minotaurs, what are you doing? Can we, like, move up, please? Oh, those are doing no damage at all. Another Minotaur has died. Just stand right on top of it, because then it can't shoot you. It's been stunned. Oh, wow. So the Falcons are stunning it. Okay. That's... Ooh, don't shoot there. Don't shoot there. Wow, okay. This isn't nearly as difficult as I thought. Wow. I am so impressed. Who'd have thought that 3 Falcons and like 10 Minotaurs could do this? And we've now done it. The Diabolus is dead. And we've got ourselves a signal chip. You can study the signal chip by selecting a mechanator and right-clicking the chip. Studying a signal chip helps unlock higher tiers of mech tech research. The chip can also be used to create more advanced mechanoids. Okay. Jones, learn. And there are Joneses learning the ways of the standard mech tech. A slight upgrade, and there it is. Standard mech tech has been unlocked. Perfect. So once we've studied geothermal power and been able to upgrade that, then we can get standard mech tech, I think, and then we'll be able to get like even better mechanoids, which is insane. Our first monk's shape has been built. It's a vase. Hopefully this has got no sort of hidden meaning to it. Let's check the art. This work shows Robbie Roundy searching for shade and covered in sweat. 7 unmoving hairs surrounded the scene. This artwork refers to Robbie getting heat stroke. Okay. Wowee, that's impressive. So this is a pot to collect all of his sweat. Nice. Robbie's gotten food poisoning from cherries, cause dangerous food type. I mean, yeah, okay. Cherries are dangerous if you swallow the seed that's inside them. Otherwise, how are they giving you food poisoning? And what is that Minotaur doing to you? Robbie's decided to binge on ambrosia because of a poor mood. I mean, there are worse things that you can binge on, but it's not really very monk-like to be binging on drugs, you know? Gerald, calm him down. Tell that little dwarf, don't. It's not your fault. Yeah, it's not your fault that you tried to go on a drugs binge. It's okay, bro. It's not your fault. Good old Rimworld. You love to see it. And I think on that note, we are going to call things here. Oh, hold on a second. A wanderer is joining. A drone operating named Lover has arrived and wants to join the colony. If only I could see what ideology you were, because I can't accept anyone in unless they are of the same ideology. So it's a rejection. A rejection just like the way I felt when I realized that I had no more components left and I can't finish off our brand new research lab. This episode's been fantastic. Defeating the Diabolus was like surprisingly easy, which I didn't expect. And the signal chip stuff now means that we can get proper mechanoids, which is fantastic, by the way. The base is coming along really nicely. It looks good. It looks aesthetic. It feels good to have a nice looking base that's all organized and everything. Look, the storeroom is organized. I don't think I've had a series with an organized storeroom in so long. So next episode, we are going to get the research bench, new research lab sorted out and built. We're going to then get geothermal power, standard mech tech, and we're going to tackle the ancient danger as well, because Robbie can't speak. Robbie does not have a jaw, and we need to get some better research and stuff so he's no longer just miserable because he just can't do anything. So if you have enjoyed today's episode and you're excited to see what happens next episode, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.